Let's work on a IB math calculus question. All right, and it says a curve is given by this equation y equals 1 over x times x to the third power minus 3/8 x squared minus 3/2 x and plus 4. And they want to know what is the coordinate of the points on the curve where the gradient is 2. So the gradient is another word for slope. So they want to find the coordinate of the point where the slope is 2. And so we know the first derivative of the equation of this equation will give us the slope at that point. So all we need to do is calculate the first derivative, differentiate this, find y prime, the first derivative, and set it equal to 2. And that is the value of x at which this is true. And once you find those value of x at which those are true, you substitute back into this equation to find the corresponding value of y. And so you will find the coordinates. So that's the strategy. So we write down the equation first, yx equals this whole thing, and then we differentiate that, calculate the first derivative. And when you differentiate this, you bring down the power. So 1/6 times 3, and applying the power rule, 3 minus 1 gives you the 2 here. So, and then the secondly, you're going to differentiate this. You bring down the power, so it becomes minus 3/8 times 2, and then applying the power rule, 2 minus 1. So this is just x. And this one, differentiate this. This becomes merely the coefficient, minus 3 over 2, right? Because the power, implicitly, there's a 1 minus 1, so this is x to the 0 power. X to the 0 power is just 1. And derivative of a constant is just 0, so this is the y prime. Simplifying this, 1 over 6 minus 3 times 3 is 1/2 times x squared minus 3/4 x minus 3/2. Okay. Already. And then we're going to set the y prime equal to 2 because they tell us that this is they want to find the point at which this is true. The slope is 2. And move the 2 to the other side, you have minus 3/2 minus 4/2. So this is minus 7/2, right? And then when we are at here, we want to get rid of the denominator, so it makes it easier to deal with. So we're going to multiply every term by 4. After we do that, this becomes 2x squared minus 3x minus 14. This is what it is, And so this is totally solvable by factorization. So factorize this quadratic equation into two binomials. This is in fact equal to 2x minus 7 times x minus 2 times x plus 2. And when this is 0, you have 2x minus 7 equals 0, so x is equal to 7 over 2. All right, x plus 2 equals 0, x equals negative 2. So you have these two roots. You have these two roots. Okay, one root is x equals 7 over 2. The other one is x equals minus 2. So we're going to work with x equals -2 first. When x equals -2, what is the corresponding value of y? That y is the y coordinate when x equals -2. So doing the substitution, substitute -2 for x, you have 1/2 6 times -2 to the third minus 3/8 times -2 to the second power, and minus 3/2 times -2 plus 4. And simplifying the whole thing, this becomes 25/6. So x equals -2, y equals 25/6 is one of the points at which the gradient is equal to 2. All right, and then we need to find the other point. The other point is when x is equal to 7/2. So when x is equal to 7/2, substitute 7/2 for x. This is the expression that you get. Then it becomes, slightly messy. 1/6 times 7 to the third divided by 8 minus 3/8 times 49 divided by 4, 21/4 and plus 4. So the common denominator is 96. So you give them this common denominator 96, and so the numerator becomes 686 minus 441 minus 504 plus 384, and this whole thing is equal to 125 divided by 96. Right. Okay, and so this is another point, that another x and another coordinates for the other point. Right, the point is 7/2 and 125/96. So we're going to write the answer, right? So the answer is right here. So you have two x value at which the gradient will give you 2. One is -2, the other one is 7/2. And these are the corresponding y coordinates of those two x coordinates, right? So this is the answer for an IB math differentiation question. All right, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.